can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Tackled by Emmanuel Mosley. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A loss of a yard on the play.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 11.
Out of the gun. Goff. His pass caught at the 4. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he finds Cook. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. K'Lavon Chaisson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. 49ers nothing.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down now, Akers. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 49ers' 10-yard line.
Now Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
The 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. Aaron Donald able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
50 seconds to mark. 50 seconds to mark.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
3rd down.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now a run with Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Here's Akers.
And the Rams first down.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Rams 21, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by John Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
After the interception, here's Goff. Looking deep for... He's got a man. Complete. 30. The 20.
Run it right down their throat.
Touchdown, L.A. Gary Jennings, 94 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they just...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On second down, Akers. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
4th down.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Mike 20. Mike 29. Here we go. Ric Flair. Super 1.
Now Goff on 1st down. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Goff's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they will. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out.
And that's caught inside the 35.
That's what I want to say.
Touchdown, L.A.
Complete to
Jerry Jeudy, 75 yards. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. And And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Samuel bringing in the slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. It leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They run again on 1st down, Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. On play action, they'll throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Burton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college. and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, Goff. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
12. Right there. 54 Mike. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
From the gun, here's Goff. Flush to his right.
Just like that.
And his throw here's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
49ers, nothing.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Burton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Demir Bird, 49 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And 4 yards to go.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Eluding the pressure right, and that's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it's gone. Going for it all. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jerry Jeudy with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Rams 42, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10. at their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Back to 60. Back to 60. 57. 18. Pioneer. Here we go.
Now a throw here, hauled in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Samuel. That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. K'Lavon Chaisson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
7-yard line.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. picked off by Jason Verrett, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter, and this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And now it's third down.
Down. And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun. Goff. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
It's now fourth down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Goff going to throw it, fighting to stay upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Airing it out deep for Woods. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's third down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Woods, incomplete. He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. I'm here all day. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Check.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
42.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Los Angeles, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.